Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. You know, animals, I believe, hold a place in our heart, and we are here to protect them and take care of them. They are part of all the sentient beings on this planet, and it's for us to be the caretaker of our brother of these animals, because these animals they know what we're thinking. There's no doubt about it. They understand what we're saying. Even science now shows that a dog has the exact same areas in their brain light up as human being when we talk to them. So they know. I know with our two dogs, they know exactly what we're saying. There's no doubt about it. May not want to do it all the time, but they know exactly what we're talking about. And down through history, you know, there's been many saints and gurus who have talked and walked with animals. You know, think about Ramana Maharishi. He had many animals, peacocks that would stay around him all the time. There was a cow that would be with him at all times and ended up dying, and he made a special shrine for this cow. They just knew and loved him in great ways. There was Pope Saint Fabian, and it was interesting that he was talking one day and all of a sudden this dove landed on his head. And I think that says a lot. You don't even have to have words for that. And St. Francis Jerome, he was preaching, and all of a sudden a horse and an ox knelt down in front of him. And then there was, of course, St. Francis of Assisi. And St. Francis of Assisi was there to give everything he could to the animals. He would have big, like, Sabbaths, and he would give food, and once a year we'd have this big feast for animals, and he would preach to the ants, and he even tamed a wolf by just talking to him. And all these things are documented. And Paramahansa Yogananda would also care for animals and that were hurt and needed help. And then there was also Sai Baba, who loved the animals in great ways. St. Mamas, who preached to animals and also was protected by a lion. And then there was St. Blaise, who healed animals, and these animals would come from all over just to be healed by him, and they didn't have anybody bringing them. They just came. They just showed up. And now we know that, you know, dolphins have great intelligence, and whales, and in some places now they're saying they are truly sentient beings and on this earth, and they're totally protected. And I think they probably have more intelligence than human beings sometimes. And it really hurts my heart when animals are being hurt. It really, I'm sorry, it's just wrong. And when people do bad things to animals, I have a hard time with it. Because look at a little sloth. Have you ever seen a tiny little baby sloth? They have this little smile on their face. And sloths do not do any harm to anyone. All they do is climb, hang, and eat leaves, and do nothing else. Or giant anteaters, you know, they have big claws, but all they do is eat ants, and once in a while somebody tries to hurt them. And I think it's really not good that we allow ourselves to let our animal instincts come over us to be hurt animals, which maybe are more peaceful than us. You know, animals don't kill just to kill. Animals kill to eat because they have to. And I think in this day and age, I think it's time for us to move to a higher realm, a higher vibration, and allow ourselves to know that there are great ways to live. You know, I'm a vegan, and I believe that we don't have to eat any kind of animal flesh. And in fact, My arthritis of 40 years disappeared after becoming a vegan, and my my kidney disease disappeared, and my high blood pressure went way down past normal to 110/70. I think that it's time that we protected and loved all sentient beings. It's time for us to raise our vibration to a higher level. And I think we need to talk to animals and love animals, and because we are their keeper. You know, it says that, we are our brother's keeper, but I believe that every animal is also our brother. So we must help them in every way possible. I love you.